Alright guys, so I have a brand new Skag V-Ride 2 32-inch that I got recently. And then I've had the Toro 50-inch time cutter for about 3 weeks now. And anyways, I was kind of curious to see if these wheels will swap or help the Skag, because the one negative aspect of Skag that I'm experiencing right now is that although it is a taller wheel, it's not a wider wheel. And I keep having some ruts issues. Obviously the grass isn't completely dry. On dry days it's fine, but on even like a slight wetness, it starts to dig things. And I think the biggest issue is it's just got so much power. It doesn't know how to be gentle with the power. Unlike the Toro, which honestly has better power control, like sensitivity with the, if you push forward and backwards, that kind of thing. It just has better control. Like I really like driving the Toro better, but I like the power and quickness of being able, while you're standing up, getting things done. You don't ever have to sit down and get up, and that really does slow you down. I didn't think it would, but it does. Jumping on a trailer, you're standing up. Getting off the trailer, you're still standing up. It's a lot of movements that saves you time. Whereas if you're coming off the Toro, then you have to stand up, move the gate, climb back on top of the Toro, sit down, get your stuff engaged again. Whereas on here, everything is in your hands. You're already standing up, you walk in, boom, you go, Anyways, but this video is about, will these two tires swap? They look like the same pattern to me. I don't know if it's the same offset, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyways, here's a good way to lift it. You got jack stands under here. There's a main plate under there. Doesn't bend. Seems to be strong enough to lift. And under here there's a bar that goes all the way across. And then I have a jack stand on the deck. It's not hurting anything. So you can see the chains flexing a little bit, but it's really not hurting anything. And it's gonna be really quick anyways. But also another thing you could tell is the Skag materials and quality and build is just amazing compared to Toro, which is, nothing's spectacular, but it's not horrible. It just doesn't look like that, like you can just tell it's a whole different machine. So a whole different level. But for a commercial mower, I actually had an experience today. I was thinking, oh, it's not gonna power down, blah, blah, blah. But this grass was massive. I actually was getting in trouble and had to stop and run away. I had to admit, I had to abandon ship and just tell the customer, yeah, this is not a $36 bid, this is over $200 now. So I'm out. And you can consider that later on a dry day if you want me to come back and pay the right amount. But literally the Skag was, I don't know if it was overheating, but to me it was working way hard. I'm gonna call it overheating. I didn't want to break it. I didn't want to get stuck. I was leaving ruts like that would swallow a whole machine. Like it was just too much. Anyways, I will go ahead and pop these on and then upload another video to show how it fits, because I don't have a way to hold my camera right now. Yeah, so I'll do another video here in a minute. But anyways, this is the wheel sizes here, just so you guys can see the difference, is 20 by 6.5, so 6.5 wide, and then 10 NHS. I don't know what that means. And then this one's 18 by, what does it say, 9.5, and it's 8. What does the dash 8 mean? Hold on. So that's the wheel of, okay, so this must be the width of the tire, and that's the width of the, no, that's not right. Width Size of the rim? No, rim. Yeah, size of the rim. So that's an 8-inch wheel, and this one is a 10-inch wheel. That's got to be what it is. I don't know, I didn't measure this stuff, but that wheel looks smaller, so I'm going to say that's an 8-inch wheel. And this one's a 10-inch wheel, but that looks more than 10-inch. I don't know. Whatever, you guys tell me what that means. I'll find out, I'm sure, later. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try this out. See how it goes. Oh yeah, the front wheel is bigger on the Toro too. Man, I just wish they went bigger because this machine is just heavier, you know? Why does the lighter machine have bigger wheels and tires? Or tires at least. And then the heavier machine has tiny, tiny tires. I get it, you're trying to fit in that 32 dimension, but you know, it's not doing good, it's too heavy. Like, shouldn't the engineering group say, guys, this is too heavy, let's put some bigger tires on it. Let's find a way to shorten the shaft or something, or create more room. Maybe that's why this was discounted from $14,000 to $8,000. Maybe too many people were like, you know, complaining. I don't know. But you can literally tell there's a little bit more room. You know, there's a little bit more, like if you go from here, look, the tire's not even poking out yet. That side thing is poking out more. And believe it or not, this stupid box and this fender is hitting trees because the tire is not hitting first. You know, which is probably a good thing, but that tells you there's room. I'm hitting stuff because I'm used to having the tire kind of touch things. You know, that's how I feel if I'm too close to something. I use the sidewall of the tire with the Toro. That's what I do. But this thing, I'm hitting this more and then this box because they're in the way. So, ooh, I probably should have put the brake up. Oh well, it's up in the air. Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna do a full like review on the Skag because I got some things to say. Love it though. I mean, it's great. Like, this is definitely a baller machine. I love it. The horsepower is 16. I wish I was higher because that Toro over there, that's cheap, $4,000, it's got 23 horsepower. This is a $10,000 plus machine, and I only have 16 horsepower. You know, is that gonna fall off? Oh. I know you're paying for more than just the engine, but like I would love to drop a stronger motor on this. Like that's just, I don't know, because it was definitely losing power on the tall grass. Okay, this is an 8-minute video, part 1. I'm gonna go and do part 2 here in a minute. All right, bye.